Because, like, why do y'all think I can't do my job if I don't have a significant other? But that's neither here nor there.
A man's nothing without his queen.
Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. I'm hanging out with John in Annapolis today. That's John. you don't want to be in here?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I enjoy this.
Okay.
I love attention.
You do love attention. Library. I got 4 books. I'm not gonna talk about all of them, but I got 4 books. Very excited. That's John. We don't really have a big, a plan today. We're thinking library and then Goodwill. We're actually outside of the Goodwill right now. So, we're gonna go in. I love the Goodwill. I don't know if y'all been following me on TikTok. I've been talking maybe a little bit more about how I'm getting really into DVDs now because I'm canceling all my streaming services. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, so I'm canceling my streaming services. I pulled out my DVD player, so I'm just getting more DVDs. So that's why I like going to the Goodwill. I go every week or every 2 weeks to see what they have there. I also have a record player, so I want to kind of see if I can thrift some good records. Well, in Annapolis. Annapolis is one of the richest places, I think, in Maryland. So hopefully they have some cool stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, maybe I'll find some good books too. It's because I didn't film inside of Goodwill and I didn't film inside of the library. Sorry.
You didn't film?
John filmed me walking inside of the Goodwill, but he mostly just got my butt, so
That thing was looking right.
we'll see what happens with that footage. I didn't find any books inside of the Goodwill, but I did find some DVDs, which is really why I went in the first place. John's looking for food right now, so we're about to go eat. But I got some good DVDs. I'm really most excited about this one, 27 Dresses. This is probably one of my favorite rom-coms, with, what's her name? Katherine Heigl. I love this movie, and I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this movie specifically from, I was thinking about this movie 2 or 3 days ago. We just ate at Potbelly's. It wasn't a great experience, you know. It felt like the people there didn't really want to be there, and I get it. I used to work in restaurant management, so I get it. But
They would say
the vibes were low. It was low vibration.
Like, damn, I wish I was a baddie like her.
Maybe. Probably not. But anyways, the food itself was good, but the vibe, the people, the parking, 0 out of 10. Hey besties, we're back. It's Kane and John. So we had Potbelly's. It wasn't the best experience. I know we chatted a little bit about that earlier, but the food taste was okay. I didn't like the presentation of the sandwich. The soup was really good. I had the broccoli and cheddar. But yeah, the vibe was off. The people working there didn't want to work there, and I get it. But it's man, I'm just hungry. I didn't do nothing to you. You know what I mean? What'd you get?
I got the avocado, turkey, and bacon.
How's that?
Solid. It was solid. I wouldn't say it was great, but it's alright.
Okay. So he got a bigger sandwich than me. He got the original. The sizes are skinny, original, and something else. I don't like when things are labeled skinny, but whatever. Feels fat phobic, you know what I mean? I don't know.
I need to be fat in peace.
That's what I'm saying. But I had the small sub with the cup of soup. combo. And I was worried that it wasn't going to be enough food, but it was. So that was good. What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd he say, y'all? That's crazy. I want to...
This is my hun right here.
But yeah, so we went to the library. I think I showed you kind of the list, but let's talk about what I got. Did you have fun at the library?
I did. I had a great time.
Yeah.
I got to hold your hand.
He did. So I got Wedding Crashers by Mia Sosa. And this is like it looks like it's like a fake dating kind of romance thing. You know I love a fake dating. It's one of my favorite romance tropes. But yeah, it looks like main character Solange is helping her cousin plan a wedding, and then something happens and she crashes the wedding and blows it up. And then the groom has to figure out what to do because he had a plan and now his plan's up in the air, and like his career is like, it said something about like he might not like get what he needs to get a promotion because he doesn't have a significant other, which was another, what was that? That was a trope in another book I just read, the partner plot. I got the arc, and that was kind of in there as well. I mean, I don't love that because, like, why do y'all think I can't do my job if I don't have a significant other? But that's neither here nor there.
A man's nothing without his queen.
But anyway, but I do love a fake dating. So I picked this up. I think that it'll be really cute. It's an interracial romance just based on these characters. He's really excited about that. But I feel like I've been reading a lot of interracial romances. So I think the next couple romances I pick after this. What did you say?
It's a surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise. Anyway, I think the next couple romances I'm gonna be more intentional about getting a black romance versus be more intentional about getting a black romance instead of just getting like an interracial romance written by a black woman, which I do love, but I want to read about black romance. And then there's the Banned Bookshop of Maggie Banks. So I remember seeing this cover somewhere and really, really wanted to read it. I picked it up. I got the cover. I saw the cover. I picked it up and I read the back. But I remember, like, when I did that at the library, there was like deja vu, like I had done that before. So I'm sure that this is somewhere in my phone on like pictures of like my running TBR, which I need to put together. But that's a different story for another day. But this, it looks like Maggie Banks arrives in Belle River to run her best friend's struggling bookstore. So it looks like she's going to like a small town, or maybe not a small town, but she's going to a town who has kind of like its own book history. And she's helping her best friend run the bookstore, but like she's kind of being confined in this box of like literary history instead of being able to like do contemporary like literature. And then she starts an underground book club running a series of events celebrating the book readers' actual love. The books readers actually love. So I'm really excited about that. When I thought this was going to be like a romance. I don't know that it'll be a romance. I don't think it's a romance at all, actually. But I think it's super cute. An underground bookstore, like underground book club, a bookstore, small town, black girl reading. I love this cover too. Like, it's mostly the cover, but I think this will be a fun little story. And then it says, when Maggie unearths a town secret that could upend everything. So I think there's going to be a little bit of like small town like thriller, conspiracy or something, which I really do enjoy.
I like black girls who read too.
Okay. What do you like this cover?
Ooh, woman who smokes.
So I picked this up because I really like the cover. It was so funny because I picked up the book. Like, I think I was mid-sentence picking up the book, and then he was like, yeah, I saw that coming. I saw that cover, and I just knew it was about to happen. So this is not a romance. It's like, I think it's gonna be kind of a sad story, it sounds like. But so like the main character is in Morocco, and she's having like fertility issues. And then she sees a little girl who like looks just like her. And then something happens and she ends up adopting the baby and taking her from Morocco to Kentucky to like live. And so she adopts this baby. But
baby doppelganger.
Yeah. Baby doppelganger. Yeah, so she adopts this little baby doppelganger. But the baby already has a mom. So like she basically like takes this little girl overseas and separates her from her mom, and then there's like a reckoning happening, right? So like because of the daughter, these two women, like the birth mother and then the main characters, like they're linked, and so there's a reckoning happening, and it's like I think it's gonna be really sad, but I think it's gonna also be like beautiful. And this is kind of the vibe I'm on, like beautiful, sad books. And I do like the cover. Next, this is actually the first book I picked up in the library, is Patience is a Subtle Thief. That line goes hard, like the title goes hard. He said he was going to use that, so he's going to start saying that to people.
Yeah. As a manager, I just speak in broad euphemisms. That's how I get my job done.
Yeah.
It's effective.
It works. But this is, let's see. So this is about Patience. The main character's name is Patience, and she is the daughter of the village chief. Yeah, the eldest daughter of Chief Khaled Adewale. And so she said it's basically about her like looking for a place where she belongs. She like her mother and her father banished her from their village, and she doesn't know why, and she doesn't know where her mom is now. So like this is kind of a journey of her trying to figure out what's happened and find her mother, and then uncovering some secrets, meeting some new people, getting in trouble. So this actually does seem kind of like also sad, and I think it's on the backdrop of it's set in Nigeria in the 1990s. So like it's saying, so this says, hope and circumstance define a young woman's life in this heartbreaking tale of lost innocence set in politically volatile 1990s Nigeria. So I feel like this is also kind of the sad book, like sad beautiful book vibe that I've been on lately. If y'all seen in my other, like if you've been following me on TikTok, you've seen that I just finished reading Against the Loveless World by Susan Abu-Hawa. Also a beautifully like, are you sleepy?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good.
You sure?
Nah, it's just because we just ate.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the itis. Is there something wrong?
This is
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Also, I don't know that white people can say itis.
I just did.
I'm gonna cut this out. But yeah, so this, like, along with these two, I think are along kind of the like beautiful, like sad books that like I've just been kind of on right now. So I think I'll probably start with these. I'll probably start with this one. I'm also really into hardbacks right now. I don't know. But yeah, so really excited for those books. And then I'm gonna head upstairs and then I'll tell you about my my DVDs. Okay, besties, I'm back to talk to you about the DVDs I got from Goodwill. So very excited. Today was a really nice day. So we went to the library and I showed you those books. I got 4 books that I'm very excited to read. Then we went to Goodwill and I got 5 DVDs. That I'm really interested in. All of the DVDs that I've gotten, I've seen before, and so like right now I'm stocking up on DVDs that I like and that I'll watch again. And then we'll move on to DVDs that like I kind of want to see, right? But Yeah, so first and foremost, I don't know. The first one I got the Lorax. This Dr. Seuss's The Lorax. I love this movie. I think it's a cute, fun little movie. I think this is probably the only Dr. Seuss movie that I like. I didn't really like Point Here's a Who. I didn't like Cat in the Hat when it came out. So, and this is a cute, like, fun movie that is super moving, and it's ultimately like about like climate and climate change and like trees and stuff and like the environment. So I love that. Next, true to my like rom-com nature is When Harry Met Sally. So it's I think it's in the 80s, 89. So it's a 1980s rom-com. It's really cute. I remember I've seen it once. But I'd heard about it a long time, like for a long time leading up to it. It's that scene where it's like she's pretending to have an orgasm, and then like the lady's like, "I'll have what she's having." Like, I'm sure you've seen that reference somewhere, especially for my younger folks. But this is where it came from, and it's a cute little rom-com where they like keep meeting each other. Like, they meet in college, I think, and then they come back, and then they meet like later in life, and they end up together. Yeah, so it's very cute. I really like this. I'm glad, and I got it. It's not even open, so that's really cool. It's a really cool find at the Goodwill. Next, we've got Dirty Dancing. I love this movie. So the summer 2016, the summer I was interning in DC, and now I live here. But I like this was a movie that they were showing out like at like, I don't know, they do movies in the summer sometimes, right? Like out somewhere in a park or whatever. So I went to go see this, and I love this. I loved it before that, but like that's just like a really pivotal moment for me in this movie, because in like that Halloween, I ended up going as Baby, and I had 2 outfit changes. I was back in college by then after the internship, but it was just super cute, and so like this movie holds a special place in my heart. And then 27 Dresses. This is probably one of my favorite like rom-coms. Like, I really love this. I really love the main character's relationship with her sister, and how they kind of handled that. I'm very big on sibling relationships, because like I'm very big on my siblings. So that's always super important to me, and I think that I like how this was handled, and I like how, like, I think this is my first time when I saw a rom-com. This is my first time seeing a romantic comedy where like the guy she wants isn't the guy that she ends up with. Like, the guy she wants at the beginning isn't the guy she ends up with at the end. And I think that was really interesting to me to see, like, oh, what you want isn't really what you need and what you end up with, and like it's not what's good for you. And so I thought that was like a really interesting shift in my thinking about romance. I saw this like way young. This was when did this come out? 2008. I was in 8th grade maybe. Anyways, love this. And then last but certainly not least, I got Mulan. I'm trying to get all of like my favorite Disney movies secondhand, so like I don't have to so I don't give more money to Disney. Like, I canceled my Disney Plus subscription, but there are some movies that like if I see them secondhand and they're Disney, like I'll get them. But yeah, Mulan was one of them. Last week I think I got Finding Nemo and Princess and the Frog, but yeah, so that is everything that I got from Goodwill today. And we had a really fun time today. I don't think I've ever spent like a full day in Annapolis. We did a lot. We went to the library, which is a beautiful library. I'm so bad at getting like footage inside of places. I'm gonna try better to I'm gonna be better at doing that, because like I wanted to take you all with me when I do these things, but like sometimes I'm just lost in the moment, you know what I mean? So I'll figure out a way to like make myself better at that. But thanks for spending the day with me. Bye, besties.